Hi guys, it's Mrs. Hackett. I am going to be gone today and tomorrow for some meetings, so I will not see you again until Tuesday. I'm making this video because I wanted to be able to show you where the instructions are for the assignment, as well as explain what you're supposed to be doing today so that you get it straight from me. So, since we did the trade simulation on Tuesday, and I know there were a lot of you who were gone for band, we're going to be doing an assessment over that information, or at least over that activity, to see what you learned about trade in Africa. For those of you who were absent on Tuesday for the simulation, over on the right here, you'll see that it says African trade activity. If you click on that, again, this is for people who are absent. At the very top, it says Trade Activity Makeup PDF. If you click View, it'll take you into a new screen that has the document already in here. All you have to do is read the document. That's it. For the people who are making it up who were absent, I'm sorry that you guys missed that. I was not planning on doing it that day, but that's just how it worked out. So those of you who are absent, again, please read through this paper front and back, and then you should be good to go for the remainder of the activity. If you want to know more about what people did on Tuesday, you can always just ask other people in class about what we did. So going back to the original reason for this, for the assessment of that information, we are going to be doing this second assignment over here called Turn-In Africa Trade Assessment. So go ahead and click on that when you log into Schoology. And in here, you're going to find the instructions for the assessment that you're going to be completing in class today and tomorrow. So in the instructions, it says, choose one of the 4 options to show your knowledge and understanding of African trade based on the simulation done in class, for those of you who are here on Tuesday, or your own research, which would be for those of you who are reading the makeup activity. So the 4 options are write a short story, create a skit, draw a comic, or do a study of trade in Africa today. I'm going to go into more detail of those 4 options in just a second, but I wanted to point out first that this is due next Tuesday at the start of class. So when you come to class on Tuesday, if you are doing the skit, you will be performing it at the beginning of class on Tuesday. The rest of you who are doing your individual assignments or choosing to do that will be responsible for turning that in at the start of class if you haven't done so already. And as far as turning in your Google Doc, the instructions for on how to do that are down here at the bottom. It tells you step by step what buttons to click and everything like that. So the instructions for the assessment are or for these 4 options are down here in this link called African Trade Assessment. So when you click on that, it's going to take you to a Google Doc. And each of the 4 options is laid out in detail what you should include in your whatever you chose. So it says choose, again, one of the following options below to show your knowledge. So the first option, write a short story. This is an individual activity, so you're not going to be with a partner. That is non-negotiable. It says come up with a short story documenting the life or travels of someone in ancient Africa and their daily life trading goods and services across Africa. So again, this is in ancient Africa, so no one should be talking about boats. Well, you could talk about boats, but no steamships or airplanes, trains, cars, things like that. There is no modern technology. So what would it have been like in ancient Africa trading across long distances? So maybe would it be difficult or easy? Talk about what types of things would have been traded. For this option, you need to have at least 1 typed page, and you can have that double spaced. Your font needs to be size 12. So no increasing the font to size, 15 or 38 or whatever. Just size 12 font, double spaced. Okay. Make sure you're using proper grammar in this section. So the short story is not too difficult. You're basically just writing either a journal entry as an ancient African, or you are going to be writing in third person about somebody. So remember, this is a story, not a description of life in ancient Africa.